everyone, it's Angela from High Quality Organics. It's almost Easter, so I wanted to share with you some easy, all-natural egg dyeing tips. There are a variety of foods that you can use to create your own all-natural Easter egg dyes. I'm going to share a couple examples with you today and encourage you to check out our blog, www.hqorganicsblog.com, for a long list of great foods to try for your all-natural egg dyeing project. To start, we're going to talk about the color red, which can be easily achieved using the dried skins of a red onion, cranberries, pomegranate juice, or even your favorite red tea. A beautiful pink color can be achieved using chopped up beets or even the skin of an avocado. We found orange to be easiest when using dried paprika powder. Yellow can be achieved by chopping up the tops of carrots using chamomile tea or dried turmeric powder. And a beautiful pale yellow-green color can be created by chopping up the skins of a Granny Smith apple using the top of a fennel bulb or chopping up spinach. Green is usually easiest achieved by using matcha tea, which is a dried green tea powder. It's a little bit different than your classic green tea, and it's usually found in gourmet stores. I know my water's boiling back here, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that down. That's going to be for creating our dyes, which we'll be talking about in just a minute. So back to green, you can use matcha tea. Again, that's the dried green tea powder. You're going to want to look for the word matcha on the packaging, M-A-T-C-H-A, or you can try chopped up kale leaves for creating the color green. Blueberries or chopped up red cabbage can be used to create blue, and purple is really easy. You can use wine or grape juice. To create a beautiful golden color, I've used the dried skins of a brown onion, and you can create a dark brown color by using coffee. So as you can see, there are a variety of foods that you can use, and what I really encourage you to do is go into your pantry, go into your refrigerator, and start with the foods you have on hand. By all means, this should be an easy and fun activity for people of all ages. So once you've decided what foods you're going to use to make your all-natural dyes, you're going to need to create the dyes. And there's essentially two methods you're going to use when creating a dye. The first method is using a powder. For example, the paprika, the turmeric, or the matcha tea powder will be created by using 2 cups of boiling water that I just boiled in my tea kettle. And I'm going to go ahead and add 1 to 2 tablespoons of vinegar to the 1 cup of very hot water. You want to use the vinegar because that will help the color stay vibrant on the egg. Otherwise, the color will tend to fade quite quickly. You're going to go ahead and add approximately 1 tablespoon of the powder you're using. I'm using paprika for the color orange. I'm going to go ahead and put the paprika in my solution. I'm going to give it a good stir, trying to get it dissolved. It may not dissolve completely. And once it's dissolved, I'm going to very carefully add my hard-boiled egg. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of my hard-boiled eggs and gently set it in the solution. Now for the paprika and the turmeric powder, I've noticed I need to continue to stir the solution every once in a while. For these all-natural egg dyes, you're going to notice that it probably takes a little bit longer for the egg to turn a bright, vibrant color. So I encourage you to practice patience, as I always tell my 2-year-old son. And another good tip is to create these dyes in the evening, maybe after dinner. Go ahead and put the eggs in their baths. Put the dyes with the eggs into the refrigerator overnight, and then when you wake up in the morning, you can all discover the beautiful eggs you've created for Easter. So that's the powdered solution. The other solution that you're going to make, the other method you're going to use, is when you have the chopped up food ingredient. For example, I have chopped up beets right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put the beets into boiling water on the stove. And I'm going to let those beets sit in that boiling water or have it be like a simmer for several minutes until the color I'm looking for has been achieved. So I'm just going to gently stir and watch for the color. And then once the color is achieved that I'm looking for, I'm going to carefully strain the beets off the water. Now keep in mind I'm doing this short for the video, but I would let those simmer a little bit longer. You can add your vinegar in right away, or if you want, you can wait and add it in at the end. Just about 1 tablespoon of vinegar for every cup of water. So it's always usually a 1-to-1 ratio. I'm going to give this a stir. And now usually I'd have a smaller cup, but I'm all out of cups. So we're just going to use this so you can see. I'm going to go ahead and add my hard-boiled egg and carefully place it in the dye. Oh, it's almost covered. Anyway, you see the idea and the difference between creating a dye using chopped up food and a dye using powder. So now is really the exciting part. We have to check on our eggs and see how they've been doing. I created these dyes this morning, and the eggs have been sitting in the solution for a couple of hours. Some of the solutions create a very pale color and others create a beautiful vibrant color. One of my favorites has been turmeric powder for yellow. I'm going to go ahead and bring the egg out, and as you can see, I think that's a color the Easter Bunny would be very proud to see. There's lots of beautiful all-natural egg dyes that you can try, and I hope this video has sparked an interest for you to reinvent a long-standing tradition in your family. From all of us at High Quality Organics, we wish each and every one of you a very blessed Easter, a happy Passover, and a very happy spring.